It's a beginning of another slow business day for 53-year-old Margaret Okech, a fishmonger in Nairobi.
Business is very slow. People are suffering. I was up at 4 a.m. I came here, but still, there's no business.
Okech says food prices, including this type of sardines, known in the local dialect as omena, has skyrocketed, leaving vendors like her with little or no profit margin at all.
A year ago, a sack of omena was 8,000 shillings. Now it's 14,000. Even if you sell at 300 shillings per tin, the fishermen say the cost of fuel is high. They need fuel to ride their boats into the lake. Transporting the omena to Nairobi is even higher.
She says this is the worst she has seen for the 15 years that she has sold fish here in Marikiti Market. Inflation in last year hit 6.4% according to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Economic Survey for 2022. This the worst since 2017 when it hit 8%. This year, things are likely to get even worse, with data from the National Statistics Bureau indicating that last month inflation hit a 7-month high, squeezing more Kenyans into poverty and hunger.
Everything has gone up. We are hungry. The cost of maize flour, sugar, cooking oil, everything has gone up. Where do we turn to?
As her customers' purchasing power fell and her earnings were squeezed, 36-year-old Gertrude Mise, a mother of 5, turned to a different line. From a vegetable vendor, she now pulls a handcart. More work, less money, but she is assured of taking home something to put on the table.
In one trip, I can make at least 300 shillings. That's less than $3. From that money, I will deduct my bus fare, enough to buy a packet of flour, vegetables, and kerosene, and I'm a single mother.
From COVID-19, the Ukraine-Russia conflict, huge debts, and a prolonged drought, Kenya's crisis has been brewing for some time now. Economists, however, say the solutions lie with the government.
I think we have a very big importation culture in this country. And when you have a lot of importation, it means you're always subject to global events. So I think we need to start focusing on domestic production, which tends to be more resilient. Number two, our taxation system, as you said, is largely on consumption taxes. Your VAT, your excise tax, and that is really making it difficult because when, let's say, a soda company has additional excise tax, it passes it on to the people.
As the country heads to a general election in August this year, economists say the country's next leadership must shift focus to more investments in agriculture and manufacturing.
Agriculture is what you call a labor-intensive sector, and a bit of investment in labor can hire a lot of people. When you think about agriculture, it can absorb everybody, from the person who never went to school to a CEO who has a PhD. Agriculture is a sector that accommodates well. So in a country where unemployment is very high, the policymakers need to ask themselves which sectors are labor intensive, where if you just put in 1 billion shillings, it can absorb so many people.
For now, Margaret and indeed many other traders here wait on hope that things will get better. But will they? Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.